Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'm looking at GI Joe issue 9. Okay, so this is GI Joe 9. We've still got CoverGirl and Baroness in Paris. Yeah, the cover's nice. It's not the best cover of the ones, but this is the only one that was available at the time. But this scene does not take place in any of the comic. I hate that because there's plenty of stuff they could have put on here that was revealed, like them fighting Raptor or Baron Blood or whatever. But yeah, hey, we're all used to covers that aren't that actually focus on the story whatsoever. But yeah, just a shame. So anyway, last time they were stopped by Raptor, and it's like, oh, you need to come see Baron Blood. It's like, nope, not going to do that. So they try and run away, and then they grab hold of CoverGirl and basically says, okay, I'm going to kill you if you don't do anything about it. And then he gives his little backstory, which is like, oh, he does this and does that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, whatever. CoverGirl nuts him, and he takes out Baroness, and then they make sure the parents are fleeing as well. It gets out there. Baron Blood shows up, and then the coppers show up as well. And Baron Blood's a bit of an acrobat. He's doing bloody Matrix style stuff. He's jumping all over the shop. He's shooting people all over the place. But she should have shot him. I know she picks up the gun and he's already there, kind of thing. But she probably could have had at least one shot against him. But yeah, and then they're whipped up by Raptor into this net, and off they go. Meanwhile, back at the pit, everyone's getting a bit sus about Clutch because he says spending a lot of time with that Jeep and whatever, and it's obviously Hound. And Hound says he's lost contact with the Transformers, so he doesn't know what to do himself. And he's also losing Energon as well, even though we had the top up from Matt Tracker earlier on. Then this one's a bit of a weird one because we go to this kind of facility that's disused, and it appears that someone had Starscream on their wall, and this guy's kind of painting him, and I'm not quite sure where this happened because I didn't think Starscream was captured. It was obviously got put onto a his tank, so maybe it's something to do with that. That's the only thing I can think of because Starscream was never captured until he was experimented on his tank, so this guy must be part of that thing. Anyway, CoverGirl and Baroness wake up in this little pit, and it turns out that Baron Blood is giving him all that and basically saying, "Oh, somebody needs to come and join me. You need to join me." And I'll chuck this knife down there and you can have a bit of a fight together. And Baroness isn't having any of it, and she's basically said, okay, right, if you don't have a fight, I'm going to get Raptor to kill your parents. And it's like, oh, you're just so lame, you should come down here and do the job yourself. It's typical to try and get other people to do your dirty work for you. And then CoverGirl stabs her in the back. Quite literally stabs her in the back. I think I've seen this somewhere before. Again, that it's like, oh, I've stabbed you in that kind of dangerous part of your body where it's just going to bleed a little bit, but it's not going to be causing any permanent damage. So I'm assuming it's going to be that. But I actually did generally think this was going to be Baroness's little villain twist, where she was actually going to turn to Cobra for a split second. But yeah, so this was caught by surprise. It's quite good, but yeah, all in all, again, it's these are kind of well written. As I say, you get the idea. The stuff kind of moves along a nice pace. You get those little one-page interludes where you've got just to push that little bit of storyline on, and obviously that will become a focus later on. And it's really really good. Obviously got Baroness and CoverGirl fighting next issue. Again, you don't need to put them in armor. I know they look like Baroness and CoverGirl, but you could have just have them in the pit. I'm sure people would work it out. It's not essential to put them in the armor. It's just weird. I know probably that's the brief they got though. Okay, draw Baroness and CoverGirl in a fight. Okay, right, this is what it look like. Yeah, all in all, another decent addition to GI Joe. I mean, what more could you want? It's going on at quite a nice pace. Yeah, these were the covers that were there. Got Baron Blood one. That one, the card one's really really nice. And the Hound one's pretty cool as well. But I think the card one's pretty cool. But yeah, all in all, another decent issue. It's continuing to be really really good to the Energon Universe. So it dips in just enough to the Energon Universe to kind of keep it relevant to what's going on elsewhere, but doesn't kind of let it override where we haven't gone like Decepticons and Cobra versus Autobots and GI Joe. They haven't gone that far, which is really really cool. So there you go. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I'll see you in another video very very soon. Bye bye.